Yo, what's up guys, it's NLW Figs here, back again with another video. Today, got a hauls for you, Christmas in July, ringside sale, so taking advantage of that. Picked myself up some new figures, some new chases. I'll show you what I've got, but before I do, make sure you like the video, helps get the channel out there, and remember to subscribe to NLW Figs, and also comment down below if you've got any of these figures and what do you think of the haul. So without further ado, let's get into it. And we'll start off from this side. So we've got the Championship Showdown, Rollins and Drew McIntyre. Now the reason I actually wanted this one was because obviously you got the Seth Rollins in the jacket and the Messiah kind of garb, and also the head scan's pretty cool, so if I wanted to make a custom of it, I could. I don't quite know what I'm going to do with this Drew McIntyre, but we'll see. Maybe I'll update the head on the Elite that I've got, but then again they're releasing an Elite fairly soon, so we'll see about that. I'll open it up and show you what's inside. Yeah, so as you can see, they're pretty good. I mean, the McIntyre's a little bit short, but what can you do? It's a basic. Not exactly a lot going on with it, especially with like the feet on it. That's my only problem with the recent basics, is that they've gotten rid of the foothold, so they're very difficult to pose. It's possible, but again, like, difficult. As you can see when we kind of zoom in on McIntyre here, I like the skin tone on this. It's a lot better than the Elite 71 and a lot of the recent ones they put out. I know that they put out a Elite 83, but the head scan was a little bit goofy, so I suppose if you wanted to update that one with this head scan, you could. And the attires, you know, it is what it is. It's pretty fine. This is the figure I wanted it for though, the updated Rollins head scan, and I like the kind of smirk that he's got in this one. It's more of a recent update to him and his character, and you can see, you know, the jacket as well. It's easy to take off. So if you wanted to customise, you know, your Elite Seth Rollins, it wouldn't be too hard to do so. But again, like, you know, if you wanted to use it as a wrestling attire, you can't really do that. But it is what it is. It's quite a nice figure to kind of pose around with. And I think for promo segments and stuff, this is one I'll probably use in NLW as we go forward. And it also comes with these fun little side plates for your WWE title. Or even just, you know, just as like display pieces, which I think is quite a cool addition of that that Championship Showdown series. And now we'll go on to another 2-pack, and we've got this. So we've got the WCW 2-pack with Bill Goldberg and Bret Hitman Hart from the infamous 1999 segment where Goldberg speared Bret Hart, but he was wearing this. And you can see on the back there a little bit about Hart and Goldberg. And I've wanted an updated Bret Hart because I've got the 80s one. And I've been looking for, you know, a newer one. I know this one isn't the best to use because of the salmon pink, but honestly, in person, I think it looks pretty good. I don't think the skin tone is too off, or at least the pants shade isn't too off. And I want this US title belt too, so that should be a good addition to the collection. And also, you know, not a massive fan of the screaming head scans, but I think it would be pretty cool for posing and figure photography and all that. And you know, now I've got him out of the packet, Bret Hart, I must say, his face scan is looking like a modern day Bret Hart, like old man Bret Hart, but just with a wig plastered on, so I don't know how to feel about that. I mean, it's okay. And then again, like the tights design is a little bit too dark, but I do like the actual design itself, and it's good to see like a WCW era Bret Hart. But yeah, like not the best Bret they put out. Probably goes to the Ultimate Edition, but still alright. Like I personally like it. I'm not that nitpicky about things. I am nitpicky about stuff like this though. When you look at zoom into Bill Goldberg there, you can tell that his quality control on that eye, yeah, is a little bit off. So great quality control from Mattel as always, but you know, still a decent set. Like the screaming head scan of Bill Goldberg really captures kind of his intensity, which I quite like, and I like having that kind of variation. If I did want to do some more, you know, figure photography, as I, you know, always try and say I'm going to do, but never actually start. And the US title belt as well is a good addition. You know, good to have one of those, and the, you know, who can go wrong with a Monday Nitro shirt as well. So a decent 2-pack. Moving on as well, I've also bought this new Edge. So this is the 2-in-1 figure. I actually own this one already, but I thought it would be good to have another one because, you know, you can have the Edge heads together then, and also an Edge figure. Probably won't get a third, like, I don't think I really need to round out the trio, but maybe in future if it's on sale, who knows. Just another one to kind of get a good look at the Edge heads all together. So there we have the 2 Edge heads side by side, Kurt Hawkins and Zack Ryder. And I've also got these 2 now spare Edge heads, so I could use them on this, kind of swap it out and use that as an attire. But I may also update some of the other Edge figures that don't have such good head scans, like the WrestleMania one, and also the Ultimate Edition. I'm not a massive fan of the head scan on that one, so I might swap it out for one of these. So it's cool to have a couple of Edge heads there. And we'll move on, and next we'll open these 2. We've got the Triple H's. So I thought, when it first came out, I was like, I wasn't too sure, but you know what, anything Attitude Era related, Ruthless Aggression Era kind of thing, I'm all for. So to get these two SummerSlam Elites was pretty good. I like both designs, and that's why I bought both figures. I believe this one's the Chase, and this is the one I was more looking after, because I haven't got one in red, and this is kind of more iconic for Triple H in that time period. And likewise with this one, I know they've done an Elite of this one as well back in the past, but this is kind of a more updated version of it. So yeah, good to have two new Triple H's. Thankfully, these figures each come with a bottle of water, which is desperately needed because the heat in this room is insane today, this hot summer's day. But also we've got these two Triple H's, so yeah, out the packet, I really like how the colours kind of pop in the attire. You know, you're not used to seeing Triple H in these colourful attires these days, so it's good to go back to a time where he was the leader of DX and kind of wearing these kind of designs, which is pretty cool. So I'm glad to have both of them. They've been on my want list for a while. And finally, we'll just do these twice, at the same time. So we've got Shinsuke Nakamura, Chase Elite, and we've also got this fan takeover, Shayna Baszler. So again, likewise with the Triple H Chase, this is a Chase I've been looking for quite a while, but I did prefer the blue attire, but I thought it would be good to have some variety, especially with filming, with Shinsuke Nakamura in NLW. And speaking of NLW as well, just added Shayna Baszler to NLW, so it's good to get another attire of hers. And the actual attire that I've got at the moment, the standard Elite 67 I believe, is actually coming apart. So like when I'm animating, the bottom part comes apart, so it comes back together quite easily, and I might need to glue it back in place. But yeah, I thought it'd be good to get another attire of Shayna anyway. Yeah, so my favourite part about the Shayna Baszler figure is probably this NXT Women's Championship, which for the first time is actually the NXT Women's Championship. They've brought out figures before of the likes of Ember Moon, where the NXT title is just the exact same as the men's, but this one has the actual silver to it, so I'm digging that. And the Shayna figure itself, I really like the attire on this one, the silver and black kind of garb that she's wearing. Probably my favourite Shayna now that they've released this fan takeover edition. The legs as well. This arm is a little bit loose, but I can always fix that with some rubber bands inside there. And yeah, just a good Shayna figure all around. Hopefully this one doesn't break like my last one. And now finally we've come on to Shinsuke Nakamura. So as I said, I've got the other Elite 81, the regular version. Of course, he comes with the Intercontinental Championship there. And I like the pattern on this one, a lot. I like the crossing of the lines, the kind of Michael Jackson kind of jumpsuit type thing that he's got going on there. So that's pretty cool. Another guy who's pretty underrated. I mean, not underrated, but just like, probably deserves a little bit more of a push in WWE at the moment, as does a lot of people. So it is what it is on that front. But a good figure, and I'm glad to have the Chase version of it. I like the red and white lines. I think they really pop against the black attire. So yeah, good stuff all around. And that's going to do it for this haul / unboxing video. Let me know if you enjoyed it by hitting a like on the video, and remember to subscribe to NLW Figs, and also comment down below what's your favourite figure of the bunch, and do you have any of these figures, and what should I do with them in NLW. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys later.